Hey, this is Pierre Villaco talking. You'd better know in advance what is coming to Teams, and it's all the old team. I'm not talking about the new teams because the new teams has this new change, but the old team that most of the people are using is changing its UI in the channels. As you can see in the channel, now they're sorted by the latest posts are on top, and when you post a new post, it's on top. You don't have to scroll down to see the post. It stays on top. Okay? That's the first change. And that's probably the one that's going to be frustrating for a lot of people because your brain is wired to scroll down. So then there's a few other things that are changing in the UI. So as you can see, when you're in a team to start a post, you just have to type a post and then you enter your post as usual. So you have a title, you have a body, you have the same tool, and you can change eventually. You remember before it was on top, you can change here to have an announcement. Apparently, there's no more background images in this new way of doing posts. It's pretty sad. Uh, there's some settings here. You can say who can reply to the post. You can post it in multiple channels. So it's not organized the same way than before. So it's pretty, in the first days, you might not find your bearings. And there's a few things that are changing here. Um, so there's still the important post here. Uh, I don't know if before it was showing a red line on the side, but most of the rest is the same thing. So you can post something, headline. Let's try to do one. New Teams UI for can have a subtitle channel. What do you think? And so you can eventually come back to a normal post and then post it. So it's the same, but as you can see now it's on top. It's not on the bottom. So you have the same feature, if you want to edit, if you want to pin the post. So that shows it in green. But as you can see before, there was a line uh, around it. Now there's no line anymore. So it changes. Change is not bad, but you need to get used to it. A few other things in a channel. Usually, when you wanted to see who's part of the team, you had an eye icon here. So here maybe it's more logical because it shows that it's a pane that you can open and close. So that's where you can find, who are the people, what are the posts pinned, and you can have other features to access and manage channels directly from here. So that's another change. You can manage channel directly here. I don't think it was possible before, but I don't even remember because I'm not into it anymore. So apparently you can manage directly the notifications. Seems to be clunky. Hopefully it will come back. No, okay. I'm not gonna try this. There's this icon. I think it was there before to show that there were guests, and there's different options that you can find directly here. You don't have to go there. So you can go there, and now you can go there. So it might be easier. It's a shortcut to your tools. And what is that? So if you click on plus, that's a good news. It's a meet now, or it's a meet. No, it's not meet now. It's schedule a meeting in the team channel. So you don't have the meet now actually anymore. So you don't have the mistake of sending a meeting to everybody that is in the team because you just don't know what this button is. So now it's planning the meeting. So that's a big change. I think it's beneficial because we've seen that a lot of time where people don't know very well Teams and they click on the Meet Now and boom, you have a notification for a meeting because somebody made a mistake. But still, you want to be able to, plan a meeting in a team channel. So you still have the this icon that creates this meeting. So does it say? No, it doesn't say. So you you need to really guess. That's why I'm doing this video. And another thing that is pretty interesting, let me see. So if I look at my notification, there's a if I want to jump into the the team that comes from the this notification, I only have the message, and I can go to the channel, and it jumps to the channel, and I can see sorted by the letters on top directly here. The navigation is still there, so I can go back to where I was. No change, no change here. What else has changed? So, quite frankly, I'm not sure. Let's try add tab. Hopefully, it's gonna be the same. So I think it changed recently, but the tab are displayed differently. So you see all the main tabs on top, and then the new apps that were released into the Team Store and all the apps, and you can search. So the design has changed, but I think it was there before. Um, Other than that, the only thing that I didn't see changing is the chat. So the chat. Um, so if I go here in my chat, the latest chat are on the bottom. So here I need to scroll up, but you that will be consistent if the message were the same than the channel. So I guess the way Microsoft is thinking about it, when you're using WhatsApp or whatever text app, the messages are at the end. But when you're using social network like Facebook, uh, LinkedIn, everything that is on the top, the letters are on the top. So I think they're following this logic, and so chat and Teams posts gonna be organized differently. So hope this new introduction to the new teams will help you to anticipate maybe some frustration. There's not much to be said to the end users. That's going to change, and that's like that. So you have to deal with it. So, but just want to let you know that every time there's a change in the UI, there's some frustration. So just tell people that it's normal to be frustrated. There's nothing wrong about it, as long as you tell them that something is coming and UI is coming, and but you'll get used to it pretty quickly. That's my hope. Hope this was insightful.